Well guys, the fourth episode of Marvel's What If was definitely an interesting one. It went in a completely different direction and of course it deals with some heavy and dark themes. So let's talk about all the crazy things that happen in this, what they set up, and what exactly does this mean for the future, specifically related to Doctor Strange. So when it comes to this episode, we see that Doctor Strange takes a different turn. Quite literally, actually, multiple times in this episode, as he's trying to prevent the death of Christine Palmer. Now, we find out also that there is a set moment in time here, this event that has to happen to make Doctor Strange become Doctor Strange, and he decides that after the Ancient One tells him this, that he is going to defeat time, space, and what must happen by actually consuming magic, by pretty much making a Baron Mordo heel turn here and deciding, well, if they are worthy of something, then why shouldn't I be worthy of saving the one I love? I will pursue all power and everything I can to be able to prevent this moment, because technically it is possible. So we see Strange as he taps into the multiverse, starts pulling in different versions of Sorcerer Supremes, one which is also that tentacle looking monster thing that we all think may or may not be Shumagorath, but we don't know yet, and even consumes some of those powers. Eventually that leads him to fight himself in the same universe because of a splitting timeline that occurred due to the help of the Ancient One. He does end up defeating himself, a monstrous version that he now is able to somewhat subvert what is inevitable, and he does end up saving Christine. Unfortunately, like Anakin Skywalker, he's not powerful enough, and now he's just given her a different death that is not the same set point in time, but instead this time everything is just falling apart. It doesn't work for him. He learns his lesson. There was no way to cheat death, and that's something that he finds out in this episode a very hard way and many times over, thus making this Doctor Strange one of the most powerful in the entire universe, considering that he's consumed different versions of the Sorcerer Supreme throughout the multiverse. Now what the future holds for him and this character, who really knows, but this episode definitely went in many different directions I did not expect. And of course, if you guys would like to check out our full audio commentary for this episode, it will be up later. So make sure you guys check that out if you're members of the community, or if you aren't yet, check out the memberships tier and the daily videos we are dropping on there as bonuses.